What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Next Win podcast with your host, Aunt Ma, co-host Justin Vaseur, and Mr. Co-host special honorary guest, William Wynn, the lender. Glad to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
We had some great previous episodes today where we talked about ARMs, adjustable rate mortgages, refinances, everything that people have been thinking about for the last year. And so I love that. If you guys have any questions you want to ask William, please write it in the comments. We want to answer your questions. Okay. And now in this episode, we're going to be talking about what we're heading to in Q4. Because what we know right now, the Fed said they're going to raise the rates 2 more times.
Damn.
That sucks.
I quit, dude. I ain't buying a house no more.
Well, maybe maybe aliens will show up and then they'll crash the market.
Oh, yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah. That's going to be our next pandemic.
Aliens, yeah.
See, and then you guys are all hating about Will Smith. He's the one that's going to save our lives, all right, if the aliens come. He's going to slap the shit out of all the aliens.
What was the name of the actor of Independence Day, the president?
The president?
He's the best president.
Is it? I was going to say Jeff Goodman, but no, I don't remember.
I don't remember his name, but he's the best president. That's the best.
He was
ever.
the coolest guy in the world, man.
Yeah, that was the best speech ever.
Yeah, he was dope. So we are talking about right now interest rates are like in the 7 to 7.5%. If they're raising it, we're talking about go to 7.75 and then 8%, maybe 9%. If that happens in Q4 of this year, are people buying homes?
No.
Not really, right? Mm-mm. Some, but not really. Are people, because that rate went up, credit cards go up, everything goes up. So are people buying cars?
I don't think so.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, there's always going to be, always going to be people buying stuff, but
it's not as
when
everybody.
When you talk about the majority, I think most of people are going to be like,
they're going to wait it out.
Yeah, they're going to wait it out.
Because right now, Christina wants to buy a new car, my wife, and I'm
really?
like, okay, well, the rates are about to go up, so do we want to hold off right now?
Yeah. So I want to clarify that when the Feds say they're raising rates, they're raising the prime rate. So when they raise the prime rate, anything that is a credit card loan, all that car loan, credit cards are affected because those rates are prime plus the margin the bank adds onto it.
What is the actual definition of a prime rate?
Prime rate is what the rate is. That's the standard rate the government has set of interest rate they'll charge to lend money. Right, so that's why I don't remember the exact rate right now, but back in the day it was like 3.75, but now it's like I think 5-6%, right? So that's the minimum rate that banks would charge, and then banks would add their profit on it. So basically that's why credit cards are like 18% right now, right? When it goes to mortgage rate, it doesn't affect mortgage rates directly. However, recently it's been raising it still. So,
do you know what else raises when the prime rate goes up?
What else?
Tips at restaurants. Yeah,
everything
tacos El Gordo.
Yeah,
like everything is raising.
Because what's up with these tips, bro?
Yeah, they're getting crazy, man.
I don't understand tipping culture right now.
Right now, when you get this electronic.
Yeah, like when you buy boba or like coffee, it's like here they turn it around, make it all awkward. Here you go.
Yeah,
you can choose the option. Like you just took my order. Like,
I'm right, and I'm used to 12%, 15% if it's really good service.
Yeah.
But now when I'm seeing these electronic things come to me,
it starts at 18.
It starts at 18, 20, 22. I'm like 22.
Yep.
Like I'm literally buying another meal for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I could have. Right now, I'm buying a meal for my wife, for me, and then we share with the kids.
Yeah.
Like I could have bought a meal for my kids, but I gotta tip you that meal. Oh my God. And you're gonna give me shitty service?
Yeah. That's the thing. It's like you're not doing anything.
Yeah. Well,
I mean?
It depends where you are. Like especially when you take orders like those mobile shops. Like, bro, you just taking the order. Like you do your job, bro. Like you're not serving.
Yeah.
Because I remember like getting tips for like going out of the way to do stuff or whatever. But now it's just
everything. Yeah, everything's like.
I used to be a server for a long time, busboy, all these things, and when I was a server, you are just taking the order and grabbing plates.
Yeah,
that's it. That's all you're doing. And then saying you want some water, right? And then for the most part, that's all you do. But I think the reason why there's tips is because it's for the people who have to keep servicing and providing customer service to the tables that are a little bit more difficult and needy.
I don't mind tipping those servers. Like when I have good service, like I'll tip them like on the thing, but I'll tip them on the side too.
That's what I
cash.
got all the time.
Like, okay, cash, or like give me your Venmo and I'll Venmo you, because they sometimes they have to share that tip.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll chip them like directly in the Venmo.
I don't know how many times as a busboy, people will pull me to the side and be like, "Here's $10 for you, dude. I see you hustling. You're giving me so much water. You're sweating." I'm like this 18-year-old kid, and like I'm doing more than the server. And just like, here you go, $10. So I remember as a busboy, dude, I was making like $200 a night in a place that I should be making like 60 to 80 if I was a good busboy.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but like for those guys that just shitty service and then like.
Yeah, the ones that are like
it's basically an extra tax right now.
Yeah, it is extra tax. Basically.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. So the reason why we're talking about all this stuff, guys, is because with everything raising up and people are going to slow down on purchasing things, it's going to cause people to start losing jobs because if you're not buying anything, people are not needed to help you.
There's no income for the businesses.
If you're not buying a car, you don't need 100 salesmen in the lobby.
Yeah.
Okay? They're going to fire everybody.
Same thing with loans. There's a lot of not loan officers when the market's been bad for a year and a half, 2 years now.
Yeah.
When a lot of loan officers were in here because of the refinances.
Yep.
And now those guys are gone because that's all they did, right? And only like guys like me were like kind of roughing it out, have agents and have partnerships and doing podcasts and all are still here.
There's a lot of people who became a mortgage broker or
cash in
a loan agent, and they can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
There's a lot of real estate agents, the first few years, they don't make it through 3 years, you know, and especially in this type of market, they ain't going to make it 1 year.
Yep.
And so because there's less in the workforce, now we're talking about recession, and I really think Justin was right a few podcast episodes ago. We didn't think this was going to happen. We were talking about, is there going to be a recession? And me and William were like, no, everyone's buying all this stuff, And now with the Fed saying they're going to raise the rates again, I think we are going to go into recession. They are forcing this to happen.
Yeah. I mean, I think
that's
everything...
the only way to lower it,
Yeah, everything is primed up for some type of recession.
You have to.
I just didn't think the Feds would do this to us where they're like, okay, rates are really high right now, but you know what? We're raising it again.
They wanted to crash. They want something to happen,
Yeah, I saw a video where it was like a court video with like some elite people or whatever. And they were asking him they were asking this guy, like, do you have to cut jobs in order for us to like get back to normal? And he's like, yes, we have to like continue to raise the prices and everything to get back to normal. And I'm like, okay, that to me describes the recession.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because they're doing it on purpose, and it's for the economy. Like, it hurts a lot of people. But
it's like a reset.
Yeah, it's like a reset, and they have to do it.
I feel like it's not a reset. I feel like it's a scam.
I feel like
100.
Yeah, because the CEOs, they're still making millions and millions. You don't need all that money.
It's a transfer of wealth. Basically.
Not even that. What I mean is that because they raise prices and they raise the rates, right? It's not about spending it. It's that value stays. So even when the economy's fixed, the prices are still that high.
They keep it
high. Like, did my movie ticket prices drop? Yeah. No. They always stay like that. You know what I mean? Did my food prices drop? No. I never seen pho go back to $8 a bowl.
Oh, I know.
Have you? No. Now they're like $17 a bowl.
Unless you go back to Orange County.
Yeah, they're like $11, $12.
Yeah.
Still, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't seen prices go back down when they said they fixed the economy.
You're right.
They stayed.
It sounds like a scam. Like this is the reason why I raised it, and now it's like, everything's better, but we're keeping it up.
We're going to keep it up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, we also haven't been in one, really.
We have. Every time you see like movie ticket prices go up, that's pretty much that time.
No, a recession.
A recession, like the 2008 times.
Yeah, 2008 times.
Yeah,
that was like the last time. I mean, besides COVID, but that wasn't a real like.
I think the 90s another one.
Yeah, every historical, it's like this is cyclical, so like a cycle. So
is every 20 years or
like
so?
10, 20 years.
I think we're doomed, dude.
We are
doomed.
We're gonna hit one. I don't think it'll be as crazy as the Great Recession.
I think it'll be worse.
We'll find out.
Well, I think we're gonna get something.
It's all because of crypto on this land.
Well, when you talk about Great Recession from like way back then, when I was reading about 2008 a few days ago, they call that the Great Recession. As well.
Yeah, the Great Recession is the 2008 one.
Oh,
so the other
so
one's the Great Depression.
Oh, Great Depression.
Yeah,
I see. So what are we gonna be in now?
Well, everybody's depressed right now.
So
they can't afford nothing.
Depressed recession. I don't know.
I know there's a lot of bad things happening in people's personal lives, and it is like a depression.
Yeah, we just came out of COVID not too long ago. It was just, and now we can't afford anything.
Yeah,
You know, to be honest,
it's pretty expensive,
with
man.
everything that we went through in the last few years, I'm kind of like crossing my fingers, like hoping that something else is gonna happen right now. And not say that I want something to happen. It's more of like, now I know what to expect and what I should do with my money, where I should invest my money. Because every time something bad happens,
The rich people get richer.
the rich people get richer, right? All the stocks crashed. And if you didn't put money in it, you don't make nothing.
Yeah, so
Like, now I know, dude, when something happens, throw all your money into these places that you think you're going to lose it all.
what do you think all
But
these rich people collected real estate from foreclosures?
Yeah.
Someone else's like misfortune is someone else's gain.
So this
Yeah.
is what we need to do, guys. Every year until something bad happens to the world, we need to stack up.
Yeah.
Everybody stack up. Save all your money. Because when something goes down in the world, that's when you're going to spend 100K into your stocks or into a home, things like that.
Yeah. What if like the military is patrolling the streets and stuff? You think you're gonna think about your money?
Well, first I'll have all of my weapons, loaded up.
Or aliens come through? You think you're gonna think about buying a house?
I will now, because I wasn't thinking about that last time. Last time I was thinking about just what you said. When I was living in California and COVID happened and they shut down everything. We haven't even gone to the market for like a few weeks, right? And they're talking about the National Guard coming to California.
Yeah.
Right? Coming on the streets, curfews, things like that. I started loading up all my guns because I wasn't trusting the military.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I had my sniper rifles ready.
Bro, they're just gonna throw a freaking
Drone.
drone, and then
They're talking about that. How these militias and stuff and trying to fight the U.S. Like, bro, you don't have drones. They just have one drone take all you guys out.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're right. That's what I was thinking about when something was happening with the world. I was thinking about saving my life, and you're not thinking about buying stocks and
Investing,
all those things.
growing
But
your
now
wealth.
we all should know, when you get that feeling, that's when you know to go all in with your money. Okay, when you think it's the end of the world, go all in with your money. Because what is your money gonna do? Because honestly, at that time,
you all lose it, or things get better and you become rich.
well, what I thought about at that time with my money, I was like, I need to save all my cash right now and maybe take it all out of the banks, because if we go into the end of the world, I need to use that money to bargain with neighbors to buy stuff from them.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
it's valuable.
No,
Well, now the dollar is gonna be worthless.
yeah, it'll be.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
have to have like useful things like first aid. Like, I'll trade you first aid.
Yeah,
It'll
like
be
I'll-
back to
I'll-
trade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go back to like, let me trade you my pistol for like 2 weeks of food,
Yeah.
type of thing. But like, yeah, so you're right. It's hard to not think about money when it's the end of the world.
Yeah.
But now I'm trying to tell everybody, man, y'all got to think about this.
Because
you
if it's
know?
in the world, I think about it. If it's in the world, you just don't invest, and then if it's in the world, it's gone. But if it's not, and then we recover, then you invest in a good time. So
Exactly,
Yeah.
dude.
I think what's gonna happen is like there's gonna be this recession, and then there's gonna be an adjustment where like we switch to digital dollars and stuff.
What, you talking about cryptos or
Yeah.
something?
Well, not crypto necessarily,
Man, I lost
but
so much money in crypto. Fuck that.
I tried. I'm a traditional investor. I tried a little bit of crypto. Yep.
you
Crazy.
tried.
I tried. I gave it a try.
I told him to get some.
Yeah. Nope. Nope.
Like, just like everybody told me to get some.
I mean, a lot of people did well.
They did. So the people that did well and
From the
told
beginning,
us
yeah.
to buy crypto, they did well because they cashed out in time.
Yeah.
And they didn't
like
tell
a pyramid
they didn't
scheme.
tell everyone else
Yeah.
to
it's a
cash
pyramid
out.
scheme. That's why I was like,
Like-
oh, hey, come in, so I can make more money, and then they'll
Nah.
sell.
You
They're
know?
stuck it there.
Nah.
If my friends who told me to buy in told me to take out, I would be good too.
Yeah.
But my friends forgot about me
Yeah,
and didn't tell me to
like-
take out. So now all my shit is in the bankruptcy of these
Block
brokerages.
fee, yeah. Like, what
Like, man,
the? Screw that. That's right.
Yeah.
now you know who's your real friends. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Well, the crazy thing too is like our incomes are not going up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, that's ridiculous.
you know, all these prices are going up, but then
Yeah.
our incomes are like,
That's
That
because
sucks.
the income went up right before these things happened. Like right before they asked for all this extra tips in the restaurants, right before food costs went up, everyone was striking at McDonald's, minimum wage going
Yeah.
up, you know. And then when it happened, everyone was clapping. The other half people on Facebook were like, "No, that
No,
means prices are going
they're
up.
They're gonna screw us
Movies,
one way
gas."
or another, dude. Yeah.
And here we are, 2-3 years later. That happened. But what hurts the most is for people like the three of us who are all self-employed, 1099, work off commissions, or working off our own hustles. We don't get raises.
mm,
I have not seen a raise in like, even working for startups, I haven't gotten a raise in like 7-8 years. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's
Dude,
hard.
even if you get a raise, when I worked for the bank for like over 15 years, like a raise for me annual is like, here, good job. Here's 15 cents.
I've never got that. I've never had a
25
job
cents.
where I got a
What?
raise. That's
Yeah,
why
I feel like there should be like a minimum wage, right?
Yeah.
And then a median wage.
I think there should be too.
So like there's a standard for median wage, which means that's what you need to afford living. Minimum is like for like entry level people in college or high school.
Yeah.
Then you have like a median wage that's a standard for, you know, companies.
I think it should just be an age thing, seniority.
Really?
You know, like if
not
this
even
guy,
skill set?
if
'Cause I
when
see-
you hit 30, you better have a lot of skills. When you're
Nah.
35, you better be like top of the company, so valuable. By 40, you should be like executive. Like you should
Then
be
I'm way
getting that
behind.
kind of pays, bro. That's what I'm saying. And we're at the age of we know so much
Yeah.
and we're experts in so many things that we can't be hustling for the same as everyone else who's starting. Like, why do I have to convince everybody that I'm better than this guy to get his business? Like, I should just get more because I'm this old.
Yes, master.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you agree on the recession, comment below. If you don't agree, comment below. We want to know what's going on here because we all got to work together during this. Q4 is going to be some rough times for everybody. So let's figure out a way how we can help everyone. So if you guys love this episode, just comment, like, subscribe to everything, and we'll see you on the next episode.